What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to another vlog. This time around we are converting Dmitry to be a job guy and got ourselves Toyota GT86, which we are calling Batmobile, with damaged engine, because that's how these things roll, and engines do like to blow up. But luckily for us, I've got one sat in the garage.
It's a good swap for the auto one though, anyway.
Yeah,
the one they
swapped
sold
it
earlier.
Yeah, you guys saw the white Auto Vogue E92. That's got swapped for that one. So what we got is quite a bit of modifications going on. You got
wings.
Well, I think they're original wings.
Oh,
yeah, I think the original wings just been cut out. We got some vents. We got monster of a bonnet with some filler.
A ton.
This one probably weighs 3 times as much as a normal 86 bonnet, probably even more. GT86 bonnets are aluminium, and this is just pure.
Yeah, you can see how much filling is on that. No,
Well, I'll try and get a bit off. I can't break it off with one hand. So yeah, that's the thickness of the stuff we got. So I think the idea here.
It's even thicker down here.
Yeah.
It's all made of.
Yeah, but if we rip all that off, I mean, it's not going to look pretty to start with. If we rip all that off, just leave the bits around the vent, you can actually see if this is savable or not. I mean, I think that's the idea. But other than that, it's fairly clean, decent spec, GT86. Ducktail on the back, we got a wing. Jesus, that's mental, man. That is mental. How much does that weigh?
Well, that don't weigh much. I've been saying that most of the weight is this thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you take all these off, all the bits and bobs off, this thing's going to be weighing way less.
This is full filled up.
I mean, if you look underneath, I think that's made out of metal.
Yeah.
So that vent is out of metal, so we can actually get rid of all of the filler. That's mental.
Smell of it.
Yeah, that's pure filler. And this piece is probably about 150 gram, easily.
Yeah, the most of the weight is these things.
But yeah, look, if you take it all off till there, worst case you can rivet them on, make it like a riveted bonnet, right? And then just fill around it to smooth it in. Put this vent back on, and then you've got half a chance.
Yeah.
I think this is raised as well, because yeah, this edge is normally not there.
Yeah, this is almost filling as well.
So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. And the biggest thing for us is, let me get that, this. The engine's gone. Well, at least we think it's gone. We're gonna try and jump start it, see if it turns over or nothing, or entered or nothing. We got modified manifold, but this thing has to go. Need to find a different replacement box, because on GT86s this is essentially useless. So yeah, that's our plan for today, and we are actually making a sofa out of a GT86 rear end. So
not of this one.
might be this one. might chop the rear end off it and then go, yep, we got a sofa now. Well, not this one. Yeah, I've got a different shell here, which we're gonna cut up and make a sofa. Oh, that's a thumbnail, isn't it? I'm making a sofa out of GT86 rear end. Summer's coming. We got a sofa need barbecue spot, so you know, that's the plan. Right, let's do bits and bobs behind the hat camera. Get the bonnet off, because that weighs a ton. We don't want it on there, and then yeah, go from there. All right, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, try and crank it. Yeah, it doesn't even crank. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I mean, he started to try to do something, but that's about it. I'll try and spin it. And with hand. Try and spin it with hand. So far, looks like this one's dead. Alright. Good news is, he got it started. Bad news is... it definitely sounds knocking. I think it's still in the fall. Definitely sounds like it's knocking.
Yeah, that's definitely this one.
Well, this thing moves. It was dead. Now it moves. Batmobile moves. But it definitely sounds broken. Definitely sounds broken. How's the clutch feel? How's the clutch feel? It's broken. Look, it's got Android unit. Very nice. Yeah, I think the curse of these ones has done it. So I think it's safe to say I think we swap an engine. But that's alright. It still runs and everything. So hasn't blown up yet. Yeah, there's definitely engine. Right, let's tear this thing apart. Put you guys on time lapse. See how long it takes us. Well, wish us luck. Wish this guy luck. Welcome to job life.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world.
Right, so damage report. We've unbuttoned everything, so all the wiring's off, all the pipes for coolant are off, everything's, all of that's off. On the gearbox side, what we got is one bolt here, one there, one further down. Starter's off on two top ones. Same on this side, 1, 2, 3 there, and then there's two on the bottom. So the plan is, what we're going to do, we're going to unbolt the manifold, which should be easy enough. First, obviously, the plate comes off underneath there. Then manifold comes off. Then we're going to undo the bolts from gearbox, separate that, move it slightly forward, and lift it out. Interior at least. But yeah, that should be working piece. And what do you reckon? Is it better than BMW to work on one of these?
Trust me, it took me only one day to get on the wiring debate to get the engine top down.
Well, that's E92, yeah.
Afterwards, dropping the engine out wasn't too hard, only 6 bolts on the frame, and afterwards you got 4 bolts on the gearbox to hold the gearbox out. Well, and the shaft as well, there's 3 bolts.
Yeah, so it's E92, but this one, is it easier?
Much easier.
Much easier.
Got much less stuff to take.
See guys, get yourself Japanese, much easier to work on.
And it's got much more space to work around it as well.
Oh yeah, there's space for everything everywhere.
I got straight 6 3-litre diesel, and it takes pretty much all of the space.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's the game plan.
You remember how long it took us to change the starter on my one when it
yeah.
And this one starts down here, when my one is like down
yeah, it
or
was
in
at
there,
the back under the
down
manifold,
there.
wasn't it?
And
So-
you can't even get, we had to go and get some spanners for it to get it to.
Yeah, oh yeah, special bolts and stuff. But this one, none of that. This would
No.
probably take you about an hour, even if you're like a novice.
10, 13 and 12 mil sockets, all you need.
Yeah. And the other things we found, there's a couple of bits and bobs missing. These have been converted to HID, but the headlights, I don't think they take HIDs. So probably just going to go back to normal bolts. That's missing, and half of it being front end is held together on tech screws.
One of them is missing as well on your side, there wasn't one of
Yeah,
them.
that one of them is missing. And no headlight washers either, so.
Yeah.
But if you go in normal headlights, because obviously they're not HID anymore, you don't need headlight washers. So we just get normal bulbs for that, and then, you know, just go with that, and you pass an MOT. Yeah. It's a win-win really. But if not, yeah. Right, now we're going to lift it up, get the plates off underneath, unbolt the manifold, last 2 bolts on the gearbox, and engine's good to go. And we are only about what, hour in, if that.
About there.
Yeah, nice and easy. Is anybody timing this? Is anybody timing this? So it's taking us about what, hour and a half? All we got here,
Starts at about 12.
1, 2, 3 bolts there. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, somewhere there. 2 gearbox bolts on the bottom. Obviously the panels you need to take off. Then in here you got the bolts for the bags. See them there? And Dimitri is getting our hoist out. We're ready to go. Lift this sucker out and be done. Chuck a new one in and, you know, call it a day and all that. Nah, we'll be here a while.
Just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Right, less than 2 hours, engine's out. The only problem you guys are gonna have is this shit. 2 bolts on the bottom, they're really long. Yeah, them ones there. These ones here, as long as they come. So, other than that, peachy. As long as you take the manifold off, so that's hanging up in here, it's good to go. Right, now everything's in reverse order, and then hopefully by the end of the night this thing's running again. Peachy. Easy. It's not a BMW, is it?
Yeah. my motor is like twice bigger than this one is.
Yeah.
6.
I mean, it's boxer, it's wide, but it's not that big. It's not even that heavy, so you know. Very nice.
Shall we lower it down?
Right. Lower it down, get another engine out, and go for it. Cheers. Alright, what's going on here then? The sump is off. This guy's taking all the silicone off because we got ARG Performance. What is it? ARG Performance something coming? Yeah.
And also
Buffalo plate. That's the one. Buffalo plate. And then we got Killer B oil pickup. One of these things, which is much better for your engine longevity. So yeah. That is the plan. And we're just fishing out all the silicone and everything out of this one. And then this thing's gonna hang up in here and go back in here by tonight, and then the rest of the stuff can be done in later stages whenever we're ready.
when it's all arrives.
Yeah, when stuff arrives. Well, talk about jinxing the job. We found a few broken plugs, so now we're swapping out the loom from the old engine to the new engine. But yeah, talk about jinxing it. Easy that, easy this. Yeah, now it's off. Rock and roll, swap it over, and by tonight I'll be on the new one. And it's again dark, so probably lights are coming off and everything. But other than that, peachy. How's that? Easy job, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, one thing led to another, and it is nearly midnight. But this is in, and we had a little issue of gearbox not fitting back because one of the guides has actually stayed in the block I've taken out. So yeah, and then one of them things, keeping that one. Keeping that one.
Spended hours to get that.
Yeah, it was hours, so oh well, can't moan at that. Yeah, I mean, less than a day, well, in a day, we're doing other things, bits and bobs, taking a few hours in between to do other bits. We've done it, that's back in, just needs tidying up, and it's essentially good to go. Right, let's call that one a night, and then follow up on next part of this journey. Alright, and the main event is we are actually making a sofa out of a half cut of a GT86 Toyota. I think the main bit here is I'm going to take bits and bobs off, fuel tank, axle, I mean subframe and axle, yeah, and everything like that, and then go from there. Right, that's so fun.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth.
Alright, so all hands on deck. I mean, we're getting stuff polished out as well, before and after. And what we're doing now is getting rear subframe bolts out. And as you can see, this thing still looks like a half a car. And we're dropping rear subframe, essentially mounted on something else, so it's much lighter, because at the minute it's heavy.
And it's off.
And it's off. And the subframe's off.
That was a bit harder because that one saw a bit better days, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the chassis is twisted, so you know. Alright, now the shock's off, and you can actually lift this off and go from there. That's going to look clean. Right, that's the rear end out, and we got one bar holding the whole thing up. That means it doesn't weigh much, which is a bonus. I mean, it doesn't get any sketchier than that, but yeah, it stood there. And this one, well, yeah, it's definitely seen better days if you look at that. The whole subframe is twisted. Oh well, more things to take off, and then we're about ready to clear out the inside. Metal worker in action. Right, now the idea is to get rid of these sharp edges, and one idea is to whack the shit out of it. Yeah, how's that for an idea?
It's a Toro hammer.
Yeah, it's a Toro hammer. Alright, boys and girls, this is how it's looking, and we do actually have tons of room in there as well, which is bonus. Just have to watch your cat get in there. But I mean,
It's not that bad.
if Dimitri fits, I mean, it's not bad,
Yeah,
not bad at all.
What? Meter and 80, 88, almost meter and 90.
Yeah, so it's meter 90, so it's like 6 foot.
Well, if I'm gonna actually get my ass in there.
So it's like 6 foot in a bit, isn't it? And it's like that. And we were thinking for this bit here, center console goes there. We can cut one up and actually have cup holders.
I got an issue down here. I need my seatbelt and it's locked.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was locked as well. Oh yeah, because of accident it's locked if it's been seat belts in the back as well. Oh yeah, awesome. Well, no seat belts then.
Safety first, innit?
Safety first.
I got them ones.
Yeah, a few wires to cut out and stuff like that. I think we can just cut them off. Well, I could take them out and actually unbolt them to lose some weight again. Or just cut them. We'll see. And then the plan is in the back here, we're gonna put a barbecue. Well, we got a lot of noise, but we also got as I was saying, we got a lot of noise, and we also got ourselves a cup holder from a console. And we're getting there. So next step is cut these down, make them less sharp, and put a boot rubber seal on top of that. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Let's try this way. Fill it up with glue, stick it on the corner. It'll be alright. Not sharp anymore. Alright, stuck back up, save some room, and that's about it for that one. Till we drag it out, make some feet for it, put barbecue in the back, and what else?
We got welding machine in here somewhere as well.
Yeah,
Well,
weld
some
some
stuff.
stuff up, weld some legs up, and then go from there. And that's for 86. Engine's in. It's not running yet. It's waiting for baffle plate and
Some.
Killer B
So
pickup. So yeah, that's that one. But it's together. It's got a different bonnet now. So looking much nicer. I think it's looking much nicer.
probably should be finished by the end of next week because it's got MOT booked in on Friday.
Well, yeah, MOT next Friday, so it should be finished. So if you like this sort of stuff, like, subscribe, comment, and see you guys later. Ciao.